Guys, we finally have some of the inventory that we desire the most. A 2023 GMC Yukon Denali Ultimate SUV and a 2024 GMC Denali HD 3500 Duramax Diesel Allison transmission. This is the kind of inventory we love. And of course, we also love our 2025 and 2026 F450s, but these two were personally owned trucks locally that we know the history and the background with and are thrilled to be able to have them for sale. Also, at the end of the year, both of these will qualify for tax write-offs. So if you have a husband and wife situation, you need to upgrade both vehicles. I don't know, maybe the wife drives this and husband drives that. Depends on your household. But in all jokes aside, these are really good savings. And on top of that, you'll have the tax savings of whatever tax bracket you're in, 30-ish% saved by doing a purchase at the end of the year, if you've had a good business year. This one qualifies because of the weight. This one definitely qualifies because of the weight. This particular one, I helped this customer source this. He did not buy it brand new, but he did buy it almost new 2 years ago for his wife. Business partners on the business. He just replaced this one with a 2025. Exact options. This one only has 28,000 miles. And Christian did not get the sticker on all the way. It's $77,995. $114,900, I believe, is what he just spent for the other one. So to give you a real world replacement cost, he is a dealer. So again, $114,900 to replace this vehicle with new. Fresh drop of bird crap not included. We will have that off before you get it. So that will not come with it unless you specially ask. But somebody's going to ask. Power steps, all the options, kid-friendly vehicle, definitely luxurious, under factory warranty still, just serviced at the Chevrolet dealer, captain seats, the whole 9 yards. Not from the same family, but from the same group of amazing customer, and they both are pearl white. Is the sun hitting it to show it? You see it? See it when my orange is against it? And so I do watch this hoodie, even though this is in every video recently. I have two of the same color. I don't know why I don't have different, because now Christian has locked the merch room, so I can't just change on a whim. So I am not a dirty, stinky clothes wearer. Sometimes. Turn your underwear inside out, get another fresh use. 2024, just turned 20,000 miles. Duramax Allison 6.6, also with power steps. Also under factory warranty. This truck has not yet been cleaned. Doesn't need anything but a little quick vacuum. But Christian's getting ready to get this one on the web. The other one is already on the web. Both have sunroof. Now this one has a few options and upgrades beyond factory. Very dark tinted windows. Check your state. May or may not be legal. An extremely nice, hard, backflip style bed cover, which I think we installed at the off-road shop. 19.5 heavy-duty tires and wheels. He did those for life expectancy and tow rating, but these tires will last and wear phenomenally well, and they do ride good. I just took a truck around the block. They're not as stiff as I thought they would be, but for somebody that's actually using this for towing, they will last a ton longer. So this truck, commonly equipped with the upgrades it has, will be just shy of 110, and it's going to be 74, I believe, right, Christian? 73,995. So between the two trucks, definitely some serious savings, $30-ish thousand saved on either truck. And under factory warranty, and still late model, and current body styles. Again, this one you might have to pull some tin off, just depending on where you're at. But it's nice to have inventory come in like this. It's not when you go to the auction and buy. You guys that are dealers, I know you're following. You run these numbers in your MMR report, and you're like, dang, how's he buying those and making any money? Well, it's not much money to be made, but I cannot go to the auction and buy these trucks. One, because I don't know why they're there. They're probably a problem if they are. And two, buying it, paying the fees, transporting it, bringing it home, and being able to offer to you guys vehicles this nice. So thrilled to have both of those currently. I can't say enough about them. Like I said, both personal customers in my cell phone, texting with them commonly. And he said, hey, it's time. I'm ordering new. This one's already come in. He ain't even got his new truck yet, but he says time to let that one go, get it off the insurance, because he was not driving it or using it. It was sitting at home, and theirs came in. So they got out of the old one, got into the new one. So I don't think you can find two nicer pre-owned, certified pre-owned, whatever words you want to use, white Denali vehicles. Crazy enough. And it would not shock me if somebody does not say, hey, I'll take both of them. Because look at it this way. One, you go take a tax savings of about 60 to 70 grand. Two, you're going to take a purchase savings off of new of $75,000. So between the two, you got one truck for free. Right? Is my math right? Is my math mathing?
Close to it, yeah.
Close to it. So yeah. So for basically between the tax savings and the vehicle savings off the price of a new one, you will get one or the other for basically for free, which is crazy, but take advantage of it. You got till the end of the year to do it. These will not last till the end of the year. And I can almost bet, and I'll bring you an updated video, that one, if not both of these, will sell dealer to dealer. Meaning a dealer is going to buy these for the same price that you guys could buy them for and own them, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm pretty sure that's where it will go. That one we got online late last week, and Saturday and Sunday I had a dealer hit within about $1,500. So we're going to get one of those wrapped up pretty soon. So again, now's your chance. Hope you enjoy it. Plenty of other stuff has arrived. If you don't want something this big, we got the 4Runner that's lifted. Christian is checking in another Astro today, a 4x4 Quigley van today, a flatbed today, a bucket truck today, another wrecker today, this truck today. What other surprise I got for you? Military truck. What else? You had a nice list when you came. I know you loved it.
I still did.
A lot of keys. Oh, Gen 3 Bronco, which he'd probably just leave with. He'd probably just keep driving and not come home. What is your dad's, a Gen 4?
Yeah.
Gen 4, yep. What's all that noise? Someone's over there playing. Anyway, all right. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. So we got to check something over there that's running with the radio on or something. Maybe Mike's over there jamming out. All right. That's it for right this second. Those two. Thanks. Gave you guys a little teaser yesterday, but Christian is officially taking pictures of this 85 square body ex-military truck. A little bit of unusual combination because it is a K30 from the factory, actually a 4500 series, I think is what the technical name of it is, but 1.25 tons if you really want to get real technical about it. But basically a K30 for those, easy explanation. This customer did swap the axles out. It now has a 6-inch brand new lift kit. Still had the stickers on them until Alvin cleaned it yesterday. Still got the nubs on the tires, 35s, 6 inches, and a 16 by 10 simulated beadlock wheel. So for fitment, for you guys looking at heights and lifts, really good. So we walked around it pretty close yesterday, but the things to point out, little dent right here and a small little bubble of rust. Rest of the bed sides are great. Could use the patch panels in the back because you got a quarter size there, thumb size actually. And you've got a spot here. The rest of the truck is actually very solid. Rockers, undercarriage, frame is excellent. Dry truck underneath. It sat in Alvin's detail bay. Now, of course, it could start leaking tomorrow, but sat in his cleanup bay without any drips on the ground, which was pretty amazing. It is still diesel under the hood. Should be 400 transmission. They've got it locked. But refer back to the video yesterday. Interior's got a little spot on the edge of the seat. We're kind of at a finished point other than we are at the service shop. So we are going to service and inspect it and go over it, but probably going to stop at that point. It's $19,995. So for 20 grand, I haven't had a square body in a long time. That's 20 grand that runs. Matter of fact, most of the project trucks are more than that, but it is an ex-military truck. It does have a little bit of rust, moderate compared to most, and the body's in great shape. Cab, front clip, And they said even bed, there's a couple little patch panels that you can buy, 30, 40 bucks offline, are not that big of a deal. Fresh lift kit, fresh tires and wheels, new shocks, and it does run and drive good. So it's on boggers. It doesn't ride like BF Goodrich's, but it rides pretty good. So Christian will have this one online today, and it will be ready officially tomorrow. And if you say, hey, I love that truck, Debbie, but I'd rather have wider boggers, or I'd rather have some custom exhaust, or I'd rather have a spray and bed liner, or I'd rather, you know the deal. It's really no stopping. This truck is great hunting, fun truck as it is, but also for having the 1-ton chassis, it is also a great candidate for a fun build. So sun's killing you, isn't it? But get a little good gander around the truck. Yeah, $19,995. Shipping's no problem. Least expensive running square body I think we currently have, other than that black primered one that runs. Yeah. But lifted, tires and wheels, hard part's done. Now you can enjoy it the way it is, or carry it to another level, or add the steps, or add the steering, or add the track bar, add anything else you want. But fun truck. Like if I was going to hunt more than probably once this year, that would be the ideal. Throw a toolbox on the back, throw the kids in it, not give a darn, be camouflaged. They're going to hear you coming, so hopefully get the earmuffs for the deers so they can't hear you. But great hunting truck, fun truck all the way around. I love the militaries. One other thing, this is broken. We do have plenty of those, so I can give you some of those. But that is broken. Other than that, doors open and close well. Everything's already been lubed. As soon as they change the oil and do that, it is ready to go. All right, seems like every day we tell y'all we get something in that's unusual or different. But I guess every day we get something in that's unusual and different. And today's no different. Look what's in the floor there. You didn't even know where to look for that.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I took pictures of it.
Okay, well, I'm going to double check your pictures here in a minute. So, four-wheel drive Chevrolet Express cargo van. Now, we've got a crap load of cargo commercial trucks right now, but these 4x4 vans are definitely one of the hardest things to find in our industry anyway. Chevrolet sends these to the Quigley Corporation. Quigley, sounds like a funny name, but that's the company's name that does the four-wheel drive conversions for Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. Probably others, but we've experienced their product on Ford, Chevy, and Dodge for many, many, many years. Now, this is a little bit higher mileage van, but guys buy these for using. Closest to us would be the OBX, the sand area, where they have to go on the beach, carpet delivery, air-conditioned service companies, stuff like that. They can't typically use a regular van because they're going to get stuck. So they use a four-wheel drive. Most all of them that we sell recently have gone to the north, and they've also become like off-grid campers. The Ford that we sold last month now, right, went to be done with that. They just go outfit the back with, a bed, a couch, whatever kind of apparatuses you want to add to it to make it that way. So kind of neat. Most people don't understand the Quigley part, but they actually it's more than just a front axle, guys. Not only do they have to make it four-wheel drive, you had to put a transfer case in. They got to hook everything up so the ABS light system works, so there's no funny triggers, lights, dingers, buzzers, anything else. If anybody's ever tried to tackle a four-wheel drive conversion or a solid axle conversion, even more than that, this is not a solid axle, this is still independent. But most people, when they do one of these, they go to a solid axle. We have a Chevy like this that is a solid axle currently. But let's jump out, we'll do a walk around it and a few other things. So this van's already come back from service and inspection. Everything checked out great. We've been driving it since yesterday when it actually arrived. I teased you guys with a little bit of it. $13,995, right? $13,995. The conversion package alone costs more than that. I have not priced with Quigley recently, but it's close to 20 grand for a four-wheel drive conversion. So real quickly, you can understand the value in this van. It's still a good running driving vehicle. But it came from a fleet corporate company. In this case, I believe it was the Power Company. It does have Michelin tires all the way around it. It's got the little reflective strip down bottom, and it's fully equipped inside. You didn't close the door, Christian, with shelves, We even have the keys to the locks. It's all Adrian steel equipment, and it also has the safety divider as well. So this thing is decked out really well. No matter what you want to use it for, heck, you can buy it as a regular van. It's the same price a regular van would be. But it is a Quigley four-wheel drive. Does have the hitch on the back, does have parking sensors on it. But the neatest thing I wanted to go over was the four-wheel drive conversion. These vans leave Chevrolet as brand spanking new vans and then go to the Quigley Corporation to have them outfitted, which is kind of neat. So that way when it shows up to the Chevrolet dealer's lot, it's already done. And they still sell it as a new unit. So, of course, yes, Brian and Daniel have converted plenty of vans to four-wheel drive, but this one's done a little differently, and we like it. And it's still got StabiliTrak and everything else. It's just the effort they go to as we do it ourselves and can see how they do it and what they do. It actually looks original in factory, which is pretty cool. We'll get one of these on the rack one day because our four-wheel drive van videos always go crazy, and we'll show you guys the differences between, say, a solid axle Ford and the independent suspension on these. I think they do the Transits as well. They do a lot of different ones, but we're most familiar with the Dodge, the Ford, and the Chevrolet, and sell quite a few of them. Love them when we get them. While we're walking, the 750 is here. You'll see this one online today too. Where is the other 4x4 van? Is it across the street? Nope, right there. We do have somebody very interested on that too. So 750 that just came in. Christian got photos of it. Still hadn't even pulled the tags off of it yet. If you want to use it as a flatbed, that's fine. It's 24 foot by 96 inches. It's actually almost 25 feet if you go to the headache rack, but they call it a 24. It's a Morgan body, steel body, has the areas where you put the straps and tie them down, dog everything down. You could also put the stake pocket sides on it or make your own. But most of these trucks end up selling to be turned into like roll-off trucks, rollbacks, dump trucks, or water trucks, custom lube trucks. It doesn't matter. The platform and the wheelbase is so desirable on these. But this is a low mileage 750 with a Cummins diesel. Did you check the horsepower? Okay. Don't know the horsepower on the Cummins because Christian couldn't see it.
It's covered.
It's covered.
Yes.
Okay.
Always look for the sticker.
All right, good. So it is on Goodyear tires all the way around. Again, corporate fleet type truck, so maintenance has been good. Low miles, 80-ish or so?
Yeah,
86,000. So this one will probably sell to somebody to convert it, but if you guys have a propane company, whatever, the cab and chassis is the desirable part of this. It's a 750, so it's the heavy chassis. It's the Cummins motor, so it's the popular motor. And then on top of that, it has the good wheelbase. So, or great to use it the way it is, but chances are somebody's not going to do that. Also, a couple more of the bucket vans. I know y'all are probably tired of seeing buckets. They still excite us. And Astros. One of the Astros is going to Florida. And we're getting ready to line up all of our trailers. We actually have almost a dozen enclosed trailers of different styles and different lengths. So we're actually going to display those across the street, get them all in an organization, and let you guys see what we've got. Because obviously now is the time people start putting things away for the winter. And those are more times than not used for storage than they're used for trailers. So, if you're in an apartment complex and you got a side-by-side, or if you're, in a neighborhood and you can't have something sitting outdoors, you put it inside of a trailer and you park it and you lock it, and it's basically becomes a shed on wheels, even better. So a lot of those. And we got the dog grooming trailer. I cannot believe, I just genuinely cannot believe that hasn't sold. As good of a deal as that is for a turnkey business. Did we ever make a business card with your picture on it sitting in there scrubbing?
No.
That's why we didn't sell it yet. That's why we didn't sell it yet. Did you get those air fresheners ordered?
Oh, yeah.
We got something fresh coming for you guys. A picture of Christian on an air freshener. So you look at it and you would think, man, this probably stinks, but it's going to actually smell good. So totally opposite effect of what you see and what you get. Well, nothing got moved around in here, so we're getting ready to shuffle around Thank goodness we avoided the snow. It is a little warmer in here. We avoided the snow that few people around here got, and we're actually getting ready to get several of these out for an event. That sure clogs up parking pretty largely. And this needs to go for the interior. That needs to get online. I forgot to tell you that.
Little bike?
Yeah, you can shoot that while you're over here. More stuff to do. That's the face of I've done a lot today. Sigh one more time. All right, I'm gonna screenshot that to make it your cover photo. So I don't know that it went in the video yesterday, but the little Honda I am going to sell. It just doesn't fit the collection very well. Really, really cool 1974 bike though. So if somebody looking to build a motorcycle collection, me and AJ will be in here because we got to get the auction nightmare out. Stereo shop's ready for that. It's getting a stereo. Black project truck going for interior. The exhaust is done. The molding's done. Last time y'all saw it, the gas doors were not on it. The gas doors are on it. The tailgate is on it. The trim is on it. The timing has been adjusted. We got some fresh fuel in it. That looks good. For those that haven't seen this truck yet, it's got a shaved tailgate. Gas door is painted and on the truck now. This side does not have a gas tank, but it could. Or we may remove both gas tanks and go to a, gas tanks? Gas tanks. Told you I have a speech impediment. Or go to an aft tank on this truck. But interior is still in the boxes. So that is the next step. And I believe all the parts have arrived. So this truck will go to its next stage. And if anybody's looking for a laser straight black short bed, matter of fact, so I'm still playing catch up. We had somebody, this is an 8-lug truck also, guys. We had somebody ask, they said, I saw a truck in the background, it's not on your website, it's black. For whoever that was that called, because I don't think I wrote your number down this morning, that's the truck you were asking about. You said it was on the back line next to the step side. So there it is. That's the black short bed. I would call this truck as show quality of paint as you probably get. It is slick. This man was a body and paint guy as a living, so you wouldn't expect any less. But even under the hood, super slick, super clean. That's a crate, small block, and air conditioned from either Vintage Air or Auto Air. Blueprint engine. Yep, Blueprint engine. So we had tidy up a few things under here, but as she's running right, carbs adjusted right, everything's doing good with that. So next step is final wiring, finalizing of the interior, and then this truck will be able to go on the website. Woohoo! LS Chevette. We should have had that at the burnout stuff this weekend that we were seeing. That would have gone over pretty freaking cool. All right, well, van's ready. Van's on the web, right? All right. There is a guy, Christian, that needs some stuff on the LTD. I'll fill you in on that when we get back across the road. If you want to photograph the little bike.
Do I want to?
Photograph the little bike. I should have phrased it differently. Photograph the little bike and see you on the next step. Okay, guys, for your viewing pleasure today, we have this beautiful Honda. Little dirt bike / street bike. So this came from a lady, and I think she had it in her either living room or dining room from the pictures and video I got. But one of the guys that does a lot of purchasing for me ran across it, and we were going to buy it to be part of the collection. But unfortunately, with all the other stuff, I really don't have the gumption for these as much as I do the ATVs. He was like, we can't pass on this bike. It's nice. 547 miles. VIN numbered as a 74, but actually titled as a 75. So it was actually sold the next year. And the cool part, this is really what put me over the top, is you rarely get all the documents. And when I say all, in the envelope that was given from the Honda place, the title, which I don't want to give private information, but actual miles and an actual Virginia title. Rarely do you see a title XL70 is the model of this. Sorry, I should have started with that. Owner's manual. And the original in the yellowed Honda paper, postmarked in 76, when the actual warranty documents and other stuff were sent out. Pretty cool. Again, don't want to, I guess private information is weird these days, but nice little thing that came in the mail. So documentation, especially when you're talking about almost 50, oh, here you go. Here's the letter from Honda welcoming you to the club and telling you thank you for purchasing and spending money. Because Honda was kind of, questionable, I guess, when it first came across. My dad was friends with the owner of the first Honda dealership in this area, and he became very successful, but he rolled the dice on this Honda stuff. You know, imported foreign stuff was weird. When you had everybody shooting to buy American made, why would it not go back in the package? We'll figure that out in a minute. But anyway, Honda became a big deal, especially in the all-terrain world. Daggone it. And real quickly became very popular. But this bike is I guess an on-off-road bike. So it does have signal lights, it does have horn. It does not have a battery, I was told, and we have not spent any time or effort. That's why I'm posting it now. Before we do, it's a clean bike. We have not touched it. We have not detailed it. We haven't done anything. It is missing the side curtains right here, which I believe are plastic. So the little nipple here probably broke off. That's where the battery goes. Has all of its original stickers, original codes, VIN, everything matches. An uncleaned up bike, just a very, very original bike. There's your key. Put a battery in it. Probably would need a little freshening on the carburetor if I had to guess. He thinks it was put away dry, but again, we haven't messed with it. So by the time I figure my guy's time getting it and bringing it to me and me paying for it, probably around $2,900 will get me out of it. So $2,900, somebody can have it. I'd prefer it to go to one of our viewers because I know a lot of you guys have this same gene as I do of having things from your era and your time. And again, this is earlier than my time. The stuff I was riding was from the 80s. Yes. Born-wise, close. Usability-wise, no. It's got the little mirrors. A lot of people don't know when you see some of these bikes don't have it. Some of the 80s model bikes have a little white cap right here, especially ATVs. Everybody's like, what's that for? A lot of times it's broken. It's where you put your mirror on. It's hooked to your grips right here. Pretty neat. Some of the 70s model three-wheelers we have that. I'll show you guys that in future videos. But 547 miles, titled as 1975. And somebody can have it. And we can help with shipping, or if you buy a truck, we can put it in the back. You don't have to pay any extra money. But currently, as I promised you guys, I would sell some of this stuff, and this will be the first thing that is available for sale. Other things will be as I go through them and figure out what we have duplicates of and don't have duplicates of. And I'm probably stupid for not keeping these dirt bikes because they are so much easier to display, and I will kick myself because this is not something you can go replace. My guy really did talk me into this, but I mean, when he got here, I'm like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Still has the covering and coating. These are a good telltale. I'll tell you why. Little tidbit. When this thing falls over, this pot metal right here, bing, and it breaks. Then you buy one offline, and it's not factory anymore. It does not have that coating. So even though that looks kind of ugly, that's a dipped coating. That's original. Shows you that it's original. This one even has the black on the end of it. So bike has probably not ever been dropped. The other thing to look at, I saw a guy showing this the other day. Look at this. Look at this. They're not all chewed up. That also is a big telltale that it has not gone down. On three-wheelers, there's some other things because the forks will actually hit the tank. And if somebody's really tumbled it, the fork hits the tank and it puts a dent in the tank right here. A lot of people have figured out you can straighten it, but you can't never take that scratch out. So those are some abuse areas that you can find. Of course, it's sitting right here in the same spot, not one drip underneath of it. Again, it could be dry. I don't know. We haven't even checked it. But I'll have them put it on the website so you guys can finally get your hands on some of this memorabilia. Also, one of the other reasons we were looking for one of these bikes is we're restoring one and we needed a nice clean chrome wheel. Very little bit of pitting right there. I want to make sure that was on the bottom so you guys could see it. The rest of the wheel, front and back, the chrome is amazing. To find that proper error correct wheel for a restoration is darn near impossible. The one we're restoring is not this model, it's a different model. We would pay $1,000 right now for that particular wheel. We're going to actually send it and have it reconditioned because it'll cost us less. But if we could buy one to bolt on one single wheel for this particular bike we're looking for, it'd be $1,000 for a wheel, which seems not so crazy. And this is an original seat, non-recovered, with one little soft spot right there. So pretty cool, guys. I know all y'all aren't into this, but for those that are, finding these finds with that paperwork, pretty freaking incredible. So if you're on the web, you'll start seeing some more of this stuff trickle in. I know Christian's super excited because it gives him one more thing to have to do. Yes, sir. But promise you guys, and I will, because we're running out of space and the racks are starting to be finished, and I'm starting to get through these and get organized, and I am finding out there's some of these that we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the exact same things. So, and dirt bikes for now, or street bikes, you'll be able to grab a couple of those. All right, Christian rolling out to get some inventory checked in. 2024 GMC Denali dually with 20,000 miles with some nice accessories. Nice match to this Denali Ultimate. And red square body, just back from getting a laundry list of things done. This one is already on the website and checked in, but just so you guys know, when they go down to service, kind of the picky little thing. So the dimmer was not working properly. Got that addressed, had to pull the steering column apart to do that. The exhaust, when cold, had a little bit of exhaust noise, which turned out to be a header gasket, and also had a exhaust hanger that was messed up. I think the horn did not work, so that got addressed. One of the windows was not working as good as it should, so that got addressed. Oil got changed. And I know there was a couple other things. So anyway, that one is now up to par. I know everybody's not a big fan of those wheels and tires. That is not a big deal. That is 24 lug nuts away from being whatever package you want for tires and wheels. So please don't forget that, guys. Everybody harps on them when they have the big wheels. And again, it doesn't look terrible. This truck actually sits well with them. But everybody loves the old school wheel and tire. But this is a clean truck. Clean undercarriage, fresh lift, super nice interior, clean straight body. We'll do a little bit more of a video about it here today, but there's a quick glimpse of it. Decent cam, small block, aftermarket steering wheel. And I'll try to insert in the other video the few things. Yep, there's one. Striker will be taken care of, so you don't have to do the square body door slam. Next to be addressed. I like the roll pan. You guys put your opinion on that. A lot of people don't like it, but it does make the truck look taller in the back, especially when you're sitting behind it like this. And I hope everybody had a great Veterans Day yesterday. I didn't get into a whole lot about it because we had to cut the video short. I was playing, obviously, serious catch up. And Mom was going to be out of the office, so we had to get a lot done that we normally wouldn't have to deal with. Making sure logins were right and everything was good. But my dad was a veteran, and I know so many others out there. He put God and his country before anything. And I think a lot of people forget that these days. So I'm glad we have days to remember. Hopefully you guys took time to relax that are veterans. Hopefully you got praised for doing so. If not, I'll do it for you now. Thanks to every one of y'all out there that have served in any capacity, in any form of military, or are currently serving. Because you guys are what keeps us protected in this world. And thanks for that. It's getting dark early as for the birds. Wrapping the video today. You guys will see this Bronco tomorrow online, and a full driving, operating, walk around video. Really proud of this truck. This was a local truck. Boy that I got it from was his father's. He passed away and wanted to go to good hands. Told him obviously we'd find a good buyer for it. And it is really a well done Bronco. And if this was a K5 Blazer, it'd be twice the price that this truck's gonna be, which is crazy. It's a lot of truck for the money. Had a professional restoration done. It's gonna be 20 grand. And it's clean. It is not a rust bucket like most. Undercarriage is clean. Cool exhaust. Full video tomorrow though. But for you Ford guys, we don't forget the Fords. We just don't see them very often that are not a pile of doo-doo. And most of the time they are just rough. But it's a clean Bronco. It's gonna be a great deal for somebody. And I told him we'd find with our followers, and he knew, he follows. He said, I know y'all find the right place for it. Somebody's gonna appreciate it. My dad loved it, and he would have wanted to see it go to good hands too. So happy we got it. I'm gonna fulfill his request to find a good home for this beautiful Bronco. See you guys tomorrow. A lot of updates to come. AJ's gonna be over in the square body room. We'll wrap up another good day.